if you're new here, my name's Louise. I'm proud mum to 2 adult children, Blossom, who doesn't live with us, Corey, who does, and I've got 2 dogs, Chip and Dale, who are floating around as they usually are. I was supposed to do this video yesterday, but it was a long shift and it was just one of those, knocked it out of me. I thought I'd go and lay down for half an hour and it was like 3 hours later and I just could not get out of the grogginess. Excuse me, I couldn't get out of the grogginess. And so I'm sorry, it's a day late. It's just what it is, nothing I can do about that. I'm going to do a haul. I shopped on the week, I did a lot of shopping on the weekend, and that's my oven. I've got dinner in the oven, so I can't do anything about that. That's why all the freezer stuff's at the other end. So I've got a Lidl haul. I did a lot of shopping. I'm probably going to show you a couple of little bits and bobs that I picked up as well, but we'll do this one now because it's all out and we're all ready. As I mentioned on Saturday, Glenda had told me that there was an American thing on and my ex-boyfriend's American and we still spend time together occasionally, so when he pops down he likes to eat. If we got some American type things, even better. So we went and had a look, picked up a few bits, probably could have picked up some more, but that's the most I've ever bought in Lidl anyway. Normally I would have only ever come out with like maybe 1 or 2 things, but I come out with 2 full bagfuls. Spent about £31 in there. I'm going to do the haul and then we'll do some other bits. I do watch a lot of American YouTubers, and when they're eating certain foods I'd like to try them. This was one of them. I've heard of them eating the Monterey Jack cheese slices. It probably don't taste anything different, but I just wanted to try it because it's just a novelty thing. And I also saw somebody actually making the sandwich where she cooked the bologna with some of the cheese in a sandwich, so that's what we're going to have this weekend at some point. But yeah, that's the reason for them. She had egg in it as well, so I picked up a corn yesterday. It's nothing to do with American stuff. I like corn, love their slices. These are the absolute ultimate slices. If you're going to get corn slices, the spinach and red pepper are just amazing. Corn's quite expensive, especially the slices. You can't really get them in your basic supermarkets unless it's on a deal, which isn't very often. They usually cost more than £2, but these were only £1.49. I have cracked into them. You get probably about three sandwiches out of them, 3 good sandwiches out of that. So I just picked that up whilst it was there for a cheaper price. Picked this up just, again, it was cheaper. Let me get the receipt actually. For this big thing, it's a kilogram and it was £1.49. No idea what I bought it for. It's just going to sit in the freezer until I've got an idea for that one. This is the American range, the McKennedy. Kansas flavour style snacks and the barbecue flavour. Now I did see online they had mac and cheese, which is what I was looking for, but they didn't have any in my Lidl. They are 99p a pack. Deli pockets, you must have heard of pockets. It's definitely an American thing. You don't really get them here. I mean, there are alternatives. I picked up the hot dog ones and the burger ones. They are a little bit more expensive than I normally would have paid, but like it's just a novelty thing that you don't get everywhere. And they're $2.29 for a pack, so yeah, they're quite pricey. Looking at that, I'm surprised I bought them, but yeah, quite pricey. The cookie dough ice creams, you know Corey loves cookie dough, and if there's anything that's a cookie, well, is it cookie dough? Yeah. Anything that's a cookie dough, I'm going to pick it up for Corey to try regardless. And these were £1.79. They are quite small, but Corey enjoyed it. Another cookie dough thing. Just a cookie dough flavour milkshake. He was very, very impressed with that one. And that was 79p for one of those. This was a me thing. Now, you know, if you've been in my hauls before, you know I like these popped crisp thingies. There's only one flavour in Asda that's their own make, that's 85p, and it's barbecue. For the other flavours, have to pay for a brand which are $1.99 each. All of these were 85p each. They were all the flavours, so I picked up all of them. So we got a barbecue, a salt and vinegar, and a sour cream and onion. 85p. I like them, so I've tried the other flavours, so I'm sure I'm going to like those ones as well. So I just picked those ones up because Lidl's harder for me to get to, so I was stocking up on things that I normally wouldn't be able to try. Pick these up as well. Now you can get these in Asda normally, like their own brand type ones. They used to have the barbecue, sour cream and ready salted, but they've only had the sour cream ready salted for a long time, and it's the barbecue ones that I like a lot. And these were These are 82p for a tub of those. In England, we would have at Christmas a big tub of chocolates. That would be the thing. Well, Scott's always told me that popcorn is the thing that they have in America. They have a big tub that's in 3 sections and you have different flavours in it, and white cheddar was one of them. So this was just to try to see if it's anything like he's going to have to tell me, because clearly I would have nothing to compare it by. And they were 79p for a packet, so that's just to give those a go. Again, I didn't know this was a thing, but apparently this is. They're corn flavoured ones, and we'll just pick them up because I like to do a nacho cheese thing with tortillas, chili on top of it, some cheese, and some like sour cream or whatever. It's really nice. We used to do it in a big bowl and share it. So I think that's what we're going to have. I haven't had something like that for a long time. And that packet was 99p. Picked up some dog treats. These are cheesy bites. They feel like a biscuit type thing. They've got broccoli in them as well. It was just a novelty thing, just to give it a go. They were 99p, so I thought I'd give those ones a go. So I was really excited about getting this squeezy treat cheese. I can't wait to try this one. This one was £1.69, but it's quite a big tub. It's 500ml. So it's gonna, well, I say it's gonna last a while. It depends how good it is. The Hershey's syrup. Now this is the one that you can put on ice cream, or you can make it into a chocolate drink. There's £2.29 for that, which is a really good price. If you go to an American food store or something, even the online ones, they're way more expensive. So that one's a really good find in Lidl. And I picked up this sweet pickle relish. Scott's always trying to find things with dill, because dill is more their pickle that they would use over there rather than gherkins or cucumbers, and this has got dill. It's got dill spices in it, so he wanted to give that one a go, and that was like 52p. And that was it. That was the Lidl haul. Wasn't a lot to it. Quite expensive bits, you know, compared to what my main shop would normally be, but they're just unusual novelty items just to give a go. And like I said, I can't really get to Lidl very easily, so I picked up things I might not have picked up if I could have got there easily. What we bought in Lidl. Also went down to the industrial estate and I found a charity shop. I was quite excited. It's a massive shop. It's one of those that sells like furniture as well as clothes, so it sells everything. So I started looking at the clothes. I picked up 3 tops, which I'll show you in a second. I also, as I was coming out of the shop, found a table, a little coffee table, and I was really looking at it, like proper looking at it. It was really heavy, and I thought, okay, I'd pay £10 for that, but I think it's going to be more, so if it's more I'm not going to get it. If it's £10 I'm going to get it. And because I'd said it out loud to Scott as well, he then shouted across to somebody, because nothing in this store was actually labelled, so you had to ask somebody. And the bloke shouted back it was £10, so I was sort of committed at that point. So I bought a coffee table, which I'll show you in a minute, but I've got to take the sticker off because they put your phone number on there. We had to bring it back, but I don't drive, Scott doesn't drive, so I messaged Blossom. She took me the following day. We went in to pick it up and I found something else, and I don't even know. It's like I'm not myself recently. I'm a completely different person. I always budget, I took myself out of purchases, but now I'm just picking things up without thinking twice, just buying stuff. It's really not me. But I've noticed actually recently a lot of things are not me. I guess they are me. It's the new me, I guess. I don't know. Like all the, you know, doing the makeup and doing the gardening and buying. I mean, I can't stop buying stuff. Well, I can. That's wrong. Yeah, I'm seeing all these things that I want, and I was never like that before, because I've never really, this is weird, we're getting all deep now. All my life I've never really had any passions for anything. You know, I wasn't one of them kids that grew up and they knew what they wanted to do when they grew up type thing. I never had something I was aiming for, any specific job that I was aiming for, or I didn't really have any hobbies. You know, I brought the kids up, but I never had any of my own passions. And now all of a sudden over the past few months, I guess that's starting to happen. So I feel like I'm a completely different person in a good way. I'm finding that I'm more confident as well. within myself, which is good. I mean, I still have my moments where I doubt myself and overthink, that's normal, but things are going really well with that department. It's really, really weird. So when I'm getting all excited about, you know, finding a charity shop and buying this or buying that, a lot of people might think, okay, well, that's just what you do, isn't it? It's not what I do, because I always talk myself out of stuff for me, and everything that I'm getting is for me. It's just the weirdest thing. Anyway, I don't know where that lot come from. So give me a second to go and take the stickers off and stuff, and we'll go and have a look, because it's too heavy for me to bring in the kitchen. But I will go and get the t-shirts. I'm gonna have so many t-shirts. 3 t-shirts, they were £1 each. We was just looking and we couldn't find any prices or anything. I picked a few up and I just said, well, we do need to find out how much they are, because otherwise I'm not going to buy them if they're like expensive. I don't know why. A lot of our charity shops are quite expensive in our town. It's actually worth going in like Primark or something and buying things brand new with a lot of them. But these were all £1 and they're just like slumming around type t-shirt, because that's all I really want. This one's actually a new look. It says Raising Hell. I didn't even look at it that much. It says Raising Hell. It's got dates on the back, so I'm assuming it's a tour or something. What does it say? It says Riot Rebel Worldwide Unstoppable. Do you know who that is? I don't know who that is. And it's one of these shirts again. I remember when I went to boot sale not so long ago. All these lights bad. When I went to the boot sale not so long ago. Is it boot sale? Yeah, I went to the boot sale and I found one of these tops with this on it. I haven't worn any of them new ones. They're all washed and they're sitting upstairs ready to go. But Scott looked at that and he said, oh no, you can't get that, look, it's got a big hole in it. I just thought that was funny. But this is a new look, so that was good for £1. And this is a TU Women, is that Tesco's own? Not sure. Butterflies, what does it say? Let me read it and then... Okay, butterflies wake me at sunshine. Again, just a plain t-shirt. Cheap, cheerful. I need to find some like joggers or something to go with all these. And some pelicans. I quite like the colour. And it's just got pelicans all over it. Can you see? Yeah. It's actually peachy. I don't know what colour. Oh, the lighting's terrible. Why is it going up and down like that? Sorry. I don't know if you can see how peachy. It's quite a peachy one. So I was quite pleased with those. Wasn't something that would have literally just, oh, there's a charity shop, let's go and have a look in there. Wasn't thinking I was going to come out with anything. Let me go and show you the coffee table. So this is the coffee table, quite a basic one. It needs a good clean up. But, and yeah, excuse the mess, but we don't use this room anymore at the moment, Corey and I, so I've just tried to push everything to the side. But I am actively trying to sort some bits out. The idea behind this is that's going to go there. I'm going to take the stool apart because that's no good. It won't, you can't sit on it with the table in the kitchen. And then there's another one of the stools over there with my lamp on it. I'm going to take that away as well, push everything up. Then the coffee table will go there. I'm going to take this apart and store it. And then the idea is that there will be a big rug here and a fireplace up, like electric fireplace type thing there. That's what I want to try and do for like the winter time, to make it cozier in here. Everything's just been pushed across because Corey and I don't really use it this room at the moment. So it's just so we can get through out into the garden. And oh, this is the thing that I bought as I came out the shop. Don't know why. It's really, really heavy. It's marble, £4. I have no idea. As soon as I sort of said to Blossom, oh my God, I really, really like that. Have absolutely no idea what I'm going to use it for, but I absolutely love it. So I've got to find a use for this. It needs a good clean as well. You can feel it's been sitting in the charity shop. So there you go. It was a fun day. I went to some other shops, but I've got to get everything together and I'll show you that in the next vlog, probably next week, because your next video is going to be on Saturday, isn't it? So it's been 2 days. Should we go and have a look at the flowers? Because we should keep up with them. So they're coming up really, really good. This one, you see, this is really unusual. I have no idea what that is. And we have a little tiny bit of colour here. It's a little pinky bit. They're coming, oh, how big? Oh, I was excited. So they're doing really, really well. This isn't so good on here. And this one we got nothing yet, but see, I've got these big indents going on here. I don't know if it's an animal or if it's just because we've had some really heavy rain. So I might get some like netting or something to put over it. Might have to replant, I know. It's not been planted for that long, so we'll just give that one a chance. Again, it feels like another weird one, but I say that a lot, don't I? That was Lidl and what I got in the charity shop. Like I said, I've got some other bits and bobs, but I need to sort it all out. I've got to figure, I put everything in the same bags, and you know my memory ain't that good, so I've got to try and get look at the receipts and figure out what comes from what. So that one's gonna come next week. I've got to record it soon, but it will be put up next week. Not really doing anything today. Energy levels are low, so, and I'm really not in the mood to do a lot. I'm just gonna pop around. I've got dinner in. I put all the potatoes in that I had left. We had 5 potatoes left. They're all baking now. Corey's having a steak, which I've marinated, and he's gonna have salad. I'm not eating any, no, I'm not gonna eat dinner tonight, because, where are they? Upstairs. Corey asked me to pick up some biscuits for him, Fox's ones. He said he's been craving them for days, so he asked me to pick some up, and whilst I was in there I picked myself some up. They're one of them, like, with the big Fox's biscuits. I'm sure I've mentioned before. They're big cookies with chocolate on half of it, and you get like 6 in the packet. They're really, really good. Well, I have a big breakfast and I'm not hungry yet anyway, and it's like 3:30, so I really want a cup of tea late with some biscuits, so I'm not gonna have dinner. Corey's gonna have steak and jacket potato salad. So if you pop along to my Instagram, I will be putting a picture of Corey's dinner on there, because I'm thinking it's gonna come out quite good. And that's it. Yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I can't think what else to talk about. Nothing's really happened. Oh, forgot to tell you. You're gonna think this is so silly, but I was so excited. Weirdest thing happened at work yesterday. So I was getting all my delivery boxes off of the pallet and putting it onto a flatbed so I can transport it. So I'm going, picking up a box, turning around, put it down, and I'm doing that, and then all of a sudden, so I picked a box off of a box, put it on the flatbed, turned around, went to pick up the next box. There was a bee on there, and he was alive. I work on the 2nd floor. There's no windows, there's nothing like that. There's a stock room with a shutter that's like a whole route, like the big the store that I'm in, then the stock room, and then a shutter all the way through. So I don't know how it got there, but it was alive. It didn't look very happy and it wasn't moving much, but we saved the bee, and I was just really, really excited. Like, when I literally was telling everybody was putting on the headset, like where we should go. So it was like everybody on the 1st floor was really happy that we saved the bee. It was just the highlight of the shift. It was silly. See, I told you it was going to be silly, but I was so excited we saved a bee. So, yeah. So it's the little things in the shift that keep you going. We saved a bee. So yeah, if you like this weirdness, you like hauls, I do a haul every Saturday without fail. It was a little bit late last week, I do apologise, but that's not the usual thing. It's usually at 5 o'clock on a Saturday. I do other bits and bobs. We have hauls when I shop a lot, which seems to be a lot at the moment. Dog things, whatever happens in my life, I just show you bits and bobs. So if you like this sort of thing, don't forget to subscribe down below. Give me a like if you enjoy the video. I do like a comment, you know I like a comment. Share. Yep, that's it for today. I will see you on Saturday. Bye.